Good morning, everybody. We're going to get started in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We're going to give it a little bit more time so we can get more of our community in here today. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Can you guys move up? Why are you on the way to the back? Nelson, you guys move up here. Why are you all in the back? Sorry for moving you. All right. So, good morning, everybody. Welcome to 1 Million Cups. Have you all missed me? I haven't been here for a while. I know you all miss me. So, just to give you a little bit of history, usually I am your host for 1 Million Cups, but I think Berta and Nelson have done an amazing job while I have not been in town. Uh, the ECC has been traveling a little bit. This is the time of the year, and we usually do it at the beginning of our fiscal year, which is September, and then we do it in the mid year, which is February, March. We tend to travel a little bit so we can get more informed, to learn new practices, to learn new programs, to bring everything back to you here to the Rio Grande Valley and to Brownsville. So we are very excited that we have a lot of new partnerships that we're going to talk to you about in the near future. Also, some new programs that we're going to try to bring in to eBridge so you can enjoy more of that experience, networking, and so forth. So thank you all for coming today. We are now on our, I don't even know what month we are in with 1 Million Cups, but we do this every week and we will continue to do it. Thank you for being part of this community. Please continue to invite all your friends to be part of this community for 1 Million Cups. We're very excited that we continue to have such good traction, great presenters, and every presenter has his story, so we're very glad to showcase that here. So, just to get started, 1 Million Cups is a national program that is funded by the Kaufman Foundation, which is a foundation that is solely focused is entrepreneurship and support small businesses. So this is a nationwide program, and it highlights the uniqueness and value proposition in each local community. One more thing, you guys see we have two screens. Yay! Our our media is starting to work. So we're not there yet. We're not 100%, but we're almost there. So we are one of 34 1 Million Cups in the Southwest region, which is the state of Texas. So we are excited to be the newest one in Texas, but we are just one of many, many, many around the United States. The key pillars of 1 Million Cups, these are presentation, these are not sales pitch, these are storytelling, this is for you, for the entrepreneur to tell a story to inspire you to continue working on your journey as an entrepreneur. So let's provide our presenters with that validity of their storytelling. So this program is held every Wednesday at 9 a.m. nationwide. It is live streamed. So our presenters are not being, I mean, no pressure, sir. Our presenters are not being just seen here in Brownsville, but around the United States. If you want to be a presenter or a sponsor, because it is called 1 Million Cups for a reason, it's because we do serve 1 million cups of coffee every Wednesday at 9. So if you want to be a sponsor for coffee, please follow our links. They're right there. And if you want to be a presenter, please come on, be a presenter. Just kind of follow the links and you can sign up there and be one of our presenters during every week on Wednesdays. Our caffeinated sponsor today is Great Box. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And if you see the Great Box, the little coffee boxes that we have, it has the logo 1 Million Cups. So we're super excited. Talk to our sponsor if you want great packaging in your business. That was my pitch about Great Box. Okay, at this time, we asked everybody to please silence your phones. If you need to have a side conversation or need to take a call because we are all on working time, please step outside so we can give the respect to our presenter as they are presenting their story. And also, if you are going to, I forgot, if you please sign up, please don't forget to do the sign up sheet because we do want to, make sure that you are on a network if you're new to this community. Who is the first time that is anybody here for the first time? You two, you're not. Okay, so at the end, we're going to ask you to, well, you're going to present, so present yourself. So again, we are going to get started. Without further ado, our presenter today is Daniel Gonzalez. He is the proud owner of Chirina's Fish Tacos. Best tacos. So come on up, Daniel.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. How are you? All right. There's a presentation there.
Oh, great.
How do I access that? I just click? Okay, great. So, good morning, everyone. First of all, my name is Daniel Gonzalez. I'm the owner of Chirina's Fish Tacos here in downtown Brownsville, located on 12th Street next to the Immaculate Conception. I want to say thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be here with you today. It's an honor. I'm really excited to get to share my story here with you today. And so a little bit about Chirina's, so we can get going with the story is, this is, very simple concept. We are a quick service restaurant that sells fish tacos and cucumber limey. That is it. And of course we have some other beverages, but this is our menu, right? Complete. It's very simple. It's something I took inspiration from was Raising Cane's, right? They have a very simple menu, yet they do it really well. They're very quick. They're very consistent. And so I took inspiration from them and say, you know what? How many quick service restaurants for fish tacos exist out there? And I did some research. I think there's like one in California, and that's it. So there's to me that I was like, that's a no-brainer. There's no market for it. Let me create one. And so this is, if you come by our restaurant, if you haven't visited our restaurant, or if you have, you'll know that we make one type of fish taco. We have 4 combos, 2 taco and a 4 taco and a kids combo and our cucumber limeade, which is made fresh every single day. So my end in mind for Chirina's Fish Tacos, Chirina's #1 is located here in Brownsville. My goal is to have manifest destiny and go from Brownsville, Texas, along the border until I get to the fish taco capital of the world, which is San Diego, California. And so along the way, we're perfecting our craft, we're developing our operations. And so by the time that we get to San Diego, California, we want to be a strong force and, of course, a brand that is recognized along the border. And so that is our goal, Santiago, California. And so how this dream began, it began with a plate of frijoles, okay? I was 15 years old, and I've been thinking, I've always loved the restaurants. I've loved food. I began working in restaurants at the age of 16 at Denny's here in Brownsville, and was there for about 16 years and then moved on to other concepts. But I remember one day I was sitting down with my mom and she was making me a plate of frijoles just like this one, with some quesito fresco and my tortilla de harina right there, my Coke, some butter in there. And I was like, Madre, ¿por qué está tan rico este plato de frijoles? And I was like, it's such a simple dish, it's my favorite dish. And she looks at me and she's like, Daniel, es que cuando yo les preparo la comida, yo preparo la comida con todo mi amor para mis hijos. And I was like, boom, there's the answer. And so I started thinking, and I remember her process of making this dish of frijoles. She gets the bag of frijoles, she pours it on a counter, and she starts picking out the ones that don't make the cut. If there's any rocks, she removes them from the pile. And I'm thinking, like, she does that for me, right? That's what I'm tasting in my frijoles today. And so I began developing my core values for my organization at the age of 15. Okay. And little by little, I started adding to them through life experiences with my mom. Chirina's Fish Tacos is named after my mom. Okay. Chirina is my mom. And so the name comes from the fruit called chirimoya in Central America. One of her aunts gave her that name because she was so sweet as a little girl. Chirimoya, Chirimoya. And she started going to school, and Chirimoya sounded really ugly, so she changed it to Chirina. And from Chirina, ahí pegó, ahí quedó. And fun fact, she hates that name. She hates that name. And when I told her I was naming my business Chirina, she's like, ay, Daniel, por favor. Y luego lo quieres llevar a todo el país. No, estás bien loco. So it began with this plate of frijolitos. And so I was told not to do sales pitch today, right? So I'm not going to work on that. But what I do want to tell you, I want to talk to you a little bit about our meet, about who we are. I want to share a little bit about our core values of our organization at Chirinas Fish Tacos. So as you can tell, the first core value that we have is la comida sabe más sabrosa cuando se hace con amor. And that is, food tastes better when cooked with love. And that's our culinary value. We stand behind that. We love what we cook. We love spending time in there. We have a great time. And so when you try our fish tacos, if you got to look at our reviews. We're pretty good on that. We're spot on with our fish taquitos. And I think, when people ask me, hey, what's in here? Like, it's such a simple taco. We say love. And so that is our number one ingredient. Our second core value is estás en tu casa, o está en su casa. Make yourself at home. And this is what we preach. We talk about hospitality in our organization. We want to make everyone feel at home. And so that's how we treat all of our guests. When you walk in through our doors at Chirinas, the first thing you'll hear is, Pásele, está en su casa. And so that's a core value number 2. Our core value number 3, this one I love because this takes me back as a kid with my mom. And so, una casa limpia alegra el corazón. And this talks about our cleanliness and sanitation of our restaurant. When I remember going as far as like 5 or 6 years old, my mom was like, hey, levanta los juguetes, barre aquí, let's do this, and let's clean here. And so I'm helping my mom clean. And we're getting the house set up and everything. And finally, the most enjoyable part of this experience was being able to sit down on the sofa with my mom and kind of look around the house, see a clean house, and be like, man, that feels good. It's clean, and I think everyone can identify with that. As soon as you're done cleaning your room or your house or your car, right? It's such a fulfilling feeling, right? And so that is the pride that we take in our restaurant. We actually removed the door. We have a huge serving window to our kitchen, so our customers can take a peek whenever they want into our kitchen. And so we believe in transparency. We want people to see a clean restaurant, and so we stand behind that. And our fourth core value is siempre hay suficiente comida para todos. There's always enough food for everyone. And this talks about our generosity and the growth within our organization. So currently, right, we're only 3 employees, but we're thinking long run. And so there's always enough to give. So when we work together with the communities and schools and other nonprofit organizations, and so that is how we give back to the community. But also, as we grow as an organization, as we expand our way west, as we make our way west, we're thinking as we grow, as I grow, as the managers in our store, everyone else grows as well, right? So right now we have a gentleman by the name of Isaac who's working with us. So Isaac right now is a counter help, right? He's a server at the cash register. But who's to say that Isaac can't be our director of training and development, 5 years from now? So that is our mindset when it comes to growth. And when I think of siempre hay suficiente comida para todos, it reminds me of a time when I was young. we had several of my uncles that were living with us in Dallas, and there were 6 uncles that were staying with us. My mom and my brothers, and my mom would wake up at 5 in the morning, make them breakfast, pack them lunch, right? Because they would go out to work. They would leave. She would, before they come back, she was preparing dinner for them. And this was the routine over and over. And I'm thinking, man, my mom, I mean, she had a very simple job. We had a very humble beginning, and how did she do that? So years later, I'm sitting here asking my mom, like, how did you provide? How did you give food to everyone? And she's like, Daniel, siempre hay suficiente comida para todos. It means that everyone can eat from this table. As long as we have food, then, we're going to make taquitos de frijoles for everyone. And so I take that model and I apply it to my business model as well, because I want people to know that wherever I eat or however our business is successful, then everyone else is successful as well. And lastly, our last core value is a proverb. So my mom is very, very faith-based woman. And so I took a proverb from the Bible. It says, it's in Spanish, la fortuna con fraude disminuye, pero el que la recoge con trabajo la aumenta. And that's Proverbs 13:11. Wealth gained by dishonesty will be diminished, but he who gathers it with labor will increase it. And that part right there is our integrity piece to our organization. And we believe in not cutting corners, doing things right, standing up for what is correct. And so that is, these are our 5 core values. You'll notice they are in Spanish. For that same reason, we are a Mexican-American organization, and so our core values are in Spanish. And this right here is our vision for Chirinas Fish Tacos, and that is to be an organization that stands for the betterment of people, to become the world's most admired brand. And so our number one thing, we sell fish tacos. That's our vehicle to get us to where we want to get. But our main goal, our purpose in life, is to help people be better. And so how do we get that done? Our mission, right? What is our fuel? What is our strategy to be able to accomplish this? It's very simple. We transmit love and gratitude in all that we do. Yeah. Thank you. So, yes, sir. Gracias. Dígame.
Qué bueno que ves. ¿Tú vives este negocio? O sea, este negocio es tu principal parte de ingreso.
No, todavía, aún no.
Bueno, sí. Te preguntaba por eso, porque yo conozco mucha gente que tiene negocios. Y realmente casi nadie piensa así con una meta tan grande como que tú traes de llegar. Por tratar de hacer un tacos de 100 restaurantes para llegar a San Diego.
Sí.
Según vi la realmente, ¿cómo piensas que lo vas a hacer?
Sí.
No sé si tienes.
Tengo 36 años. Ya.
Pues mucha gente a mi edad ya no ve, yo quiero poner 10 tiendas, tú quieres poner 100, ¿verdad? O franquiciar, no sé cómo lo vas a hacer.
Sí.
Pero ¿qué es lo que te motiva a pensar realmente que se puede hacer eso?
Ok, sí, buena pregunta. Sí, claro. Algo que me ayuda, primero que me da la confianza para poder decir, ok, que puedo crear una organización así de este tamaño. Puedo depender de mi experiencia. Empecé, como le digo, tengo 20 años trabajando en el restaurante. De los 20 años, 18 años tengo en restaurant management. Entonces, ahorita soy el director de operaciones para los Wingstops, lo que es Brownsville, el Harlingen, los Fresnos, todo lo que es el área del Valle. He llegado a manejar capacidad grande. Entonces, me siento confiado con esa parte de mí, o sea, de la operación, entender negocio. Y segundo, es un sueño, no sé si realmente lo pueda llegar, ¿verdad? Pero es un sueño mío, es algo que desde niño siempre he querido hacer. Quiero llevar amor y gratitud a toda la frontera. Yo digo la frontera ahorita, pero no sé si crezamos con el tiempo al norte, pero por ahorita quiero llevar este taco de pescado a la frontera con la gente hispanohablante de los Estados Unidos. Yeah.
taken steps, because you're going to have to franchise your operations. Have you taken steps to think about the franchising process and building on that framework to learn the business side of it?
Well, I don't plan to franchise the company. The company, I plan to keep this more of a corporation where I run it myself. Yeah. So have I considered franchising? Maybe not. It's really not something I would like to do.
Or owner operator type of style,
Yes.
like Chick-fil-A?
Yes. It would.
Well,
Well.
they're a private franchise, so still
Yeah.
the same.
No, not like that. So I'm gonna run them all, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the goal. The reason is the number one reason I want to do that is because I've worked with franchise groups as well, and I've seen the inconsistencies, right, between owner operators and what the franchise originally is. And so I would not want that to deviate. That I honestly I don't know if I could, be able to see hot dogs being sold at a tacos place, where they changed the model for me. And so I would like to have more control of that myself. Correct. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and so things I'm doing is I'm putting together training manuals for this. We have operation systems in place in our restaurants. There's videos on how to clean a table, how to prepare the fish taco, how to cut things. We have recipe books in place. I mean, these are little things that we're putting in place now as the restaurant one, so that as we open to our second location or our third location, we have a good structure and a good base to grow from there. I have not. No, I do not have any protections on that. Great. That is something. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. You're recording this, right? So I'll rewatch this. Yeah.
You package it and then talk to us, and so we can align you with the USCG office.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's great insight.
So even though it's going to be, like you said, challenging, so you manage all these restaurants,
Mhm.
but I celebrate you because you're very strong on that vision and that path. That franchising might not be what you want, but then you're still willing to take that risk and willing to take that leap, to make it work, even if you have to operate, which is possible.
Yeah.
It just takes a little bit more of that work because you have to create yourself in all these borders type of restaurants. But I do celebrate the fact that you're very, you have a vision, you have a path, and
Thank you.
That's great as an entrepreneur. That's great.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and so the franchisee piece. Sorry, if I have considered it, it has only been to expand into universities and airports, and I think these are high volume locations where I think that would be enticing for a franchisee to move into. And so at that point, that's where I would consider down the road.
Private and then just do owner operator manual.
Yeah.
Where just because you're one person, you have the mission and the vision and the drive and the heart for it.
Yeah.
So you would be the face, but individually the operators, that's a lot to report to you and a long haul that's managed.
Correct.
So something will fall through the pipes if you don't structure it.
Yeah, you're right.
Just work.
Good sound. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Question. Are you planning? So at this moment you're selling lemonade, fish tacos.
Fish tacos. Yeah, we have Cokes as well, right? But that's
Are
not
you
something.
planning to expand a little bit more? I know we started with wings and started adding more.
Yeah. No. The thing is, so before I began this business, right? Years before, I was talking to several business owners and getting insight, and everyone was like, "You need to add this. You need to put this in there. Bring in salads. Bring in soups." I'm like, "No, that's not the vision for it, right?" Yeah, very simple. And what I say is nothing. No, absolutely nothing. and the reason why, real simple, just the reason why is because we become experts at what we do. We're great at cutting cabbage. We know how to identify the best cabbage. We make really delicious sauce. Our fish is fried to perfection in tortillas. We get them from tortilleria. No, Disco de Oro. It's no secret. Disco de Oro is our tortilleria. So, we make sure everything it comes out right. So, oh, sorry. Nelson. I gotta move him here. So right now it's really marketing, right? That's my I guess the area where I'm not very strong in. I don't know much about marketing. As a matter of fact, I was already networking with Mayra Rojas here, who has a company as well for marketing. And so it's really that piece, right? So I want to learn about it and document myself and educate myself in that area. But I believe that there's professionals that can do a much better job, right? I am good at making fish tacos, but I believe somebody else can help me with the marketing piece. I can rely on that type of resource.
Yeah, I have been to your restaurant, several times, and I like it really, really much because it's fast, right? Now I know that you wanted to keep it simple, but have you thought about adding just a grill page instead of, because that's why it stops. That's the reason why it stops need to go more frequently because
Yeah,
like no, right?
it's fried.
I'm gonna, I need to calm down with that because I really
Yeah.
like it. But maybe with a grilled fish, maybe it's not too much of a new process.
Mhm.
But yeah, we're gonna go more frequently to your restaurant.
Yeah. I think that's a great feedback. We have the grill there for the tortillas. I think we can make some space for it. Currently in this restaurant, I have it's everything's kind of little. I don't know if you've seen the location is small, so everything that I purchased from our 3 compartment sink. This I probably have the world's Guinness record for the smallest uh, kitchen equipment you'll ever see. It's just scaled to just what we need, and so. I have a 16-inch grill where I fit 9 tortillas, and that's about it. So I guess maybe as I expand, right, maybe get a bigger grill and create some separations there for grill. But I think that is definitely a good option. It still holds the integrity of the taco, what we're doing, and just provides a healthier option. Yep. Thank you. Thanks for that.
So what can we do for you as a community? How can we help?
Yeah, I would say Joey tacos. No, but no, I mean, I think one thing that's as we start putting content out there, and I mean, one of the simplest things and one of the easiest things that someone can do is just share. Share a like or share. Hit the share button there on your Facebook page. But I think it's just the word of mouth. When you try something that's good, right? And this is anywhere. If you find a product that you are very happy with and that you're impressed with, I would say talk about it. Just pass it on. Tell somebody, hey, you know what? Today I had the best chicken Alfredo from Main Street Deli. And honestly, throughout the whole time I was building chirinas, I ate at Hector's place like every day. Right, I was there. And so I got to the point where I was like, I'm just gonna do all the menu. And the chile poblano soup, no se diga, like, but that is what I think that you can help. If you can help, is share the love by telling people about what you enjoy. If you have a great memorable experience.
Have you had any help from any local resources?
I have actually. I'm part of the BCIC program where I get the rent subsidy, and so I am receiving that help from BCIC. Other than that, it's been like 100% investment was from me.
I saw that you were highlighted on Border and Sea.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's sorry. That is correct. Sorry, I forgot about that. The border and sea. So that was actually amazing. I was telling Miriam about that. We were featured on the border and sea. There's a 3 segment program, right, where they come in and they talk about your business and they take pictures. And wow, I mean, right after that aired, I mean, it went on Facebook. We saw a huge influx of people coming in. Hey, I mean, just the response online, but the people that were showing up. Hey, this is the fish taco place. Yeah, I want to try this, and let me try your lemonade. And so we saw that increase in sales during that time. So that's where I was like, okay, I need a market. I need a market. It's great, great help. Thank you.
I think one of the biggest challenges is where to park for your space.
Yes.
Have you thought about like maybe doing pop-ups in different areas to bring traction into the location? Because I know it's a little tough.
Yes.
I think when Lent season comes around, and right next to the church, you were in the perfect spot.
Yes.
But multiple years, I missed it. You know, now I can park in the,
Yeah.
the alley because they're gonna tow my car.
I don't know what's the name of the street, but between on the other side. En la esquina, no sé cómo se llama. I always find a park, and that's where I usually park.
Yeah. I
My question was actually on that. So
Okay.
answer that. My question is around brand strategy. So what have you created to overcome the obstacle, as you know, that parking downtown is not a business.
Yeah, that's it's a tough one to really battle. I shouldn't say this, but the you know the well the yeah, what I would say is yeah, allegedly, yeah, allegedly the church next to us has been, very, very friendly with us, and we've, built connections with the priest next door, and the ladies at the gift shop, and they've been really helpful. And they say, hey, you know what? Sometimes if your customers can't find parking, or you use our church here, it's no problem. And so they've been very helpful in that sense. I don't want to promote that because it's not like they gave me the green light just on live stream, but they've been very supportive. I want to say that they've been very supportive with our business, and they want to see us be successful as well. So they contribute in that way. Taco Tuesdays, yeah. I mean, these are all things that, again, look, I've spent October 10th will be our 1 year anniversary. So I made the plan that I was going to spend a whole year without doing anything major. I was going to develop my operation systems, have a good system in place, be able to serve a consistent fish taco 100% of the time. And so now that we feel confident in that area is when we want to start pushing with our marketing so that people can hear when they visit us, we're prepared for them. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Do you, based on what I'm hearing, the invitations department, do you have a plan to implement a curbside type of service?
Yes, so we have drive-through. Sorry, I didn't bring that up, but in the alley, if you come in through our alley on that side between the church, we actually added a door there, and so you're able to call in the order and say, hey, you know what? I'll be there in 5 minutes. I want to order this, this, and this. You drive up. We have cameras there, and we pop out as soon as we see a customer pull in, and we have a handheld system where we take your payment there and our drive-through. So that is one way to do it.
So you only have the option to
Calling in, or if you pull in, we can also get your order. So our orders take about 3.5 minutes.
I was looking at your website, excellent website, maximize it with a feature where you just place the order online. Right there.
Correct. Yeah.
You could do help with that if that's something that would be very easy.
Awesome.
There's so many things that as a community
Yeah.
business owners, we definitely could collaborate and just bring our expertise to just, hey, this is something you need to do.
Thank you.
Because your goal is really ambitious, and that's what every business owner here should have, ambitious goals like this, no matter our age. You know what, if you start a business, it means you have a passion for something.
Yes.
But you know what, as business owners, we don't know everything. The one thing I do know that I hear from you is that you're willing to listen, you're willing to take in.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
we gotta be the experts of knowing what our limitations are, so we can align ourselves with experts in other people. So
That's correct.
I comment on that, but just a little observation.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and definitely would love to connect with you very soon.
Last question, Robert.
Yeah.
Uber Eats, DoorDash.
We are available to those three as well. And so over the next few weeks, that's going to be our campaign. Is we're gonna, I have some ideas of, again, this is just my ideas. Maybe I can pass this on to a professional. But my goal is to be able to capture videos or nice content of family eating takeout, in their dinner table, and focusing on, hey, be the champions for dinner tonight. Order some fish tacos, have them delivered home. So that's our campaign for there. Also, I want to expand my hours of operation. So that's another. I want to explore the dinner right here at downtown as well. So that is definitely something we're working on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, thank you. Don't leave. Gotta take a picture. Yes. No, you can sit down. But you what a great story, right? Those are the type of stories that you want to hear every week that inspires you all to have a passion to drive your vision from your business, because that's you, that represents you, that's who you are. So we are here to help as well. our center specializes in providing you the resources, and this is a network. So, talk to the network, talk to the community here, because they can also offer you some assistance. Aside from that, our center is here to support you in any way we can. And by this, I go straight into what we have coming up. Before I do that, I want to, whoever is new to this community, can you stand up and give us just your name and who, if you have a company or where you work? Ma'am, you sit down. Oh, go ahead, sir. Welcome to 1 Million Cups.
Between Cameron County and Hidalgo County. And I'm also part of real estate marketing. I do a lot of real estate marketing for GRT Realty, and as well as builders marketing. I do have business cards and flyers if you'd like more information about, the process of how to get started. If you need marketing for your business as well, I offer that as well.
Thank you. Welcome to our
My name is Jerry Jervis. I own a photography. Like I'm starting my business up, so if you guys ever need any photography services or any videography, I can definitely help you out on that. I started about maybe like a year and a half ago, so I wanted to build, and I came here today because I wanted to learn and I wanted to talk to some people and get some insights of different types of businesses and how you guys were able to grow your business. So yeah.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
My name is Maida, and I own a social media marketing agency, and it's called Yofi Marketing Agency. And I recently started, I think I want to say around July, and that's what I'm just kind of expanding here in the Valley. So if you need any marketing, let me know, and I'm here to help.
Well, welcome to 1 Million. And the reason that we're doing that is because I want to see each one of you up here in the next couple of weeks. So don't get comfortable in your seats. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this community. Keep coming back. Bring others to join our 1 Million Cups community. Just to let you know about some upcoming events and everything that's going on here at eBridge. On October 4th, of course, we have our 1 Million Cups again every week. We are also continue to offer our Kaufman Fast Track program, which is our entrepreneurial series that we run here in Brownsville. We are doing right now is ongoing. We're doing one in English and one in Spanish. But we invite you to check out our social medias because this is a fantastic program if you're starting your business and you need traction, if you need some sort of recommendations, best practices, and of course the facilitation from our facilitators is amazing. So we encourage you to be on the lookout for the next cohort that is coming up in, I believe, January, February is our next cohort for Brownsville. We do offer it throughout the entire Rio Grande Valley. The Kaufman Fast Track is being offered right now at Sao Padre Island. Upcoming, we have Harlingen, Mission, Far, and McAllen. So we will be moving up the valley as we, Julian's like, what? We'll be moving up and trying to offer this program as much as we can across the Rio Grande Valley. We are also started our 2 accelerator programs. We have 2 accelerator programs going on right now. We have an accelerator program that is basically focused on emerging industries, all technology or manufacturing, innovation, kind of inventions. And we have another one that's similar, but they're going out for some sort of specific funding with the Small Business Administration. So we have a couple of our members here. They're very excited to have started this, here we go, tech guys, Steve. So we are ready to go on this acceleration program. And what you're going to see on October 26th, it's the Startup Texas competition. Everything, all these accelerators and the Kaufman is being sponsored by our partners at BCIC, which is the Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation. And we will be having our second Startup Texas competition October 26th. And as well, it's not here. We're going to put it next week, but we also have another event. Yesterday, we kicked off a series based on addressing innovation in the area of social determinants of health, everything that affects your body. We welcome you to come back on October 26th. We have our second session or educational series on this topic. So everybody that is interested in developing solutions when it comes to the body for health, water, anything that affects your body, it can be food, it can be medicine. Come back and join this conversation. It is so important for us to address this and use innovation to create solutions for this issue that we're having. And on December 14th, it's our second Startup Texas competition. It's really great for you to come see our company's pitch and be able to compete for $40,000, $20,000, and $10,000. Now, next spring, we are having our Startup Texas competition for quality of life ventures. Anybody that's in the areas of food, restaurants, retail, traditional, conventional services, join this cohort, apply for it, because you can win up to $40,000 and be able to use that to either get additional funding or for your business development. So we continue to talk to you about all this programming that we're offering here. We also have some networking events that we're working on. We have our Failure Institute that's coming back in a month or two, right, Berta? Yeah. So, and of course, we have a series of networking. Follow us on social media. Make sure that you continue to be part of this community at eBridge. If you are looking for co-working space, all those new businesses that don't want to work at Starbucks, come and work at eBridge. We have a great community here. Co-working, we have a beautiful space that you can be part of it. We offer the commercial address. We offer you 24/7 access to the building, everything that you need if you're developing your program, and you're able to be eligible to enter any of the programs in the networking that we have. And as well, we have incubation services, which is a little bit more one-on-one. It's a little bit more intense, but we also have those services, and you get access to the entire building and private offices. So ask us about those. Our staff is here to help you. We have Julio right here. He's one of our facilitators. Julie, Berta, Armando. Where are you, Armando? Idania over there in the back. So, and Amy right here. So we are here to support you. Ask us all these questions, and hope you have a fantastic day. Keep getting inspired by our entrepreneurs. We are here to support you, and come back, be part of the community. Well, yeah, it's in January, February. I'm not sure. Huh? Oh yeah, we're gonna offer it off-site. That next Kaufman is gonna be offered in the Southmost community, so we're going out too and being offered. And then we have another one later on that year in the spring that we're gonna offer back here at eBridge. But again, we continue to work for you. So please come back, and we'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody.